I like a woman who like thinks about other people. You know, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon.
See, he's a cool brother though. Hope you fun the match, man. This is the second time on the show.
Now let's get to
She
it.
said Squidward. You said how old you are?
It's like he's the
Let's get to the real shit, man.
5. Okay. And
dry sense of humor is like really like he hella sarcastic. I hope I said that well. Sarcastic. My accent is coming out. I know. Sarcastic.
your name and age. Name and age and answer to this question.
Here you go, right here, Blackjack.
Yeah, I'm 28. Can you repeat your question?
Absolutely. I'm asking. Well, excuse me. I asked all of them, all of you all. What are you looking for out of life, like right now?
Right now,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm looking for another husband.
You said another one?
No, I'm divorced.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yo.
All right, cool.
Okay. You good?
Okay, yeah, let's go. I like it. I like it.
Nah, I thought she was trying to get on the Neo bag with this Polly shit. She said another husband. I was when I said, oh.
Oh, say less.
Put me in the game looking at it.
All right, let's stop for a second.
Okay.
So you said I was short and I wasn't smiling.
Nope, you was like
Okay.
this.
Okay. And now, so
You hear
how
that,
tall are you?
Blackjack?
You said he's short, but he's taller than you.
Yeah, but he's not like
Oh my gosh, I'm not like above her. Like that's
you. Just right here. Like I
And
know.
how tall are you though?
I'm 5'3".
5'3", and you are.
fine. Oh, that was funny.
I'm just kidding.
Um,
I'm just
Baby, I
What
don't know.
the
I
hell?
don't even want to do a roast.
Did y'all hear that?
And yeah, they gave him the.
Now, Blackjack. Now you know the name of the day's show now. Supply and demand. When your coochie don't meet your standards. Now, what you think about this woman here now? All the shit that man said that he do, what he good about, the kind of woman he want. She said he wasn't tall enough. What you think, Ira?
Well, a lot of times, Big 12, it's a copycat way out of getting out of the conversation or just saying something from deal of what the young man is saying. And the sad scenario is that we're living now almost in a day, not just almost in a day, but we are in the day of the social media and how people maybe mimic what everybody else is saying. Because if you notice now, when you're going to go out on a date with certain females, they want to go to restaurants where they can't afford it themselves. We had a criteria now that now if I've seen these episodes before on Pop the Balloon, where all the women will pop the balloon because they'll go other vibe and without getting an understanding of where the man is coming from. But can I say this right here? There was one show I seen. They had a white young lady on there. And all the sisters popped except that one white young lady. She ended up with that guy. She ended up with the brother. Yeah. And she said, I just wanted to hear you out. And I know what they just said. And I know they said you weren't tall. I know they said you didn't make a certain amount of. I know they said all these things. She said, but I want to give you a chance. Ain't that sad? Out of about 6 sisters.
Okay, so hold on. So what you're saying is the white girl was in the lineup with other women. Okay.
All black women.
Oh, okay. So all black women. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This must have been a DEI episode.
No, I just you pull it up and take a look at it, and she ended up with the guy, and it was I could not. It was unreal. I just could not believe it. Let me tell you what happened to me one time. And when we're talking about this, and I will want us to expound on it extremely hard, and it truly is in our face every day. It seems like even on the job that I work. Do you not know that brothers and sisters, we just pass each other without speaking? This is every day.
You better know it.
Hey, this is every day. We don't even speak to each other. We pass. And here's the sad thing: when they get in these big rooms and the white guys come in, they hug on them.
You talking about the black lady, the black women?
Black women, yeah. Hey, sweetie, and I see it all day. And all the brothers, we sit They don't speak to us. They don't speak to us. And I work for a big company.
Yeah.
Are you smiling?
I'm always smiling. Hey, how y'all guys?
You're always smiling.
I'm waiting.
Gotcha.
How's it going? And let me tell you what happened to me one time. And Miss Big 12, I believe I mentioned this before.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, I took a college-educated woman out. And after I bought her a gift for graduating. And,
Yeah.
And she said I was too confident in myself.
Right.
And so I even invited a young lady over to my house one time for dinner, and I prepared the whole meal. And this is how she sat in my house like this and looked around, didn't say one word. And I asked her, I said, "Are you okay?" She just nodded. She just nodded her. But at the end of the day, she ended up losing her job because she went back to work, and they was giving prison relief forms to guys that work on these jobs. And she was having sexual intercourse with the inmates from the job that was working.
Wow.
Yeah.
She probably wanted you to put on an orange jumpsuit and do some role play or something.
Well,
you know,
Miss Big 12, let me give a claim to some things right now, and to a lot of my sisters. I don't think no more high than myself than the average man. I'm just the most common man you ever want to meet in your life. Down to earth. I eat whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have a great meal. I don't care if it's a bologna sandwich, but I don't eat bologna. But here's the sad thing.
Right.
I said that out. That's how plain I am. It doesn't take much for me. It really don't take much for a man. You could give a man a roll up in a banana, and he'll be okay. But
hey, you do it with a smile, and you know.
But the sad thing is, I had a young lady ask me one time, and I was going to fly into Atlanta to see her, and she was giving all this criteria of where she want me to take her. So you know what I asked her? I said, "Hey, have you ever eaten there before?" She says, "No." She says, "No." I says, "But have you ever eaten at any of these places that you've been telling me to take you to?" She said,
"Yeah."
I said, "Well, why don't you go treat yourself there first? And let me know how the food tastes, because I've been there."
Yeah.
I've been there. You tell me which one you like. And you know, I never heard from her again.
Yeah. You called her out without calling her out in a mean way. It sounds like a lot of, and I'd rather everybody else talk, and then I can just say my piece at the end or whatever. But because I really want to know what everybody thinks. But it goes back to an episode that we spoke about before, or that we had. People do not like it when you hold a mirror up to them.
Facts.
And like the girl that was saying that he was too short, she's wearing what looks like a City Trends rainbow-esque, you got it on the $5 rack outfit. Like it, I mean, you're going to be on camera, and you look like a stripper, and not even a stripper that they have like in the front, the mainstream. You are the bitch that they got in the back with the covers shut. Like you're the champagne room girl, and those look horrible. But I digress. Anyway, they don't, and I won't say Black women especially. I won't say that, but I will say no one likes it when you hold up a mirror. You know what I mean? And what you did for her was, she's probably like, "Oh, I can't get over on this guy. I'm asking for this, that, and the other." Or she knows all of what she wants to get out of you.
Right.
And that right there showed her that, oh, wait, he's too smart. He's not one of those. Yeah. He has standards, So, yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, man, the topic is, supply and demand. When you cool. Let the world unite. We back at y'all ass again. Another episode. We coming. As we take that stride. We working. Welcome to the big. Hey y'all, it's your boy Big 12, man. We back at it again, man. We got a beautiful episode for you guys today, man. And what we talking about today, man, we talking about the standards in the black community when it comes to dating. Now, a lot of people gonna have a lot to say about this subject, and I just hope that you guys are entertained by the assortment of guests that we have today. And here we are, y'all, back in the flesh. Special guest once again, Black Jack from the Unfiltered Ron Mills Show.
Yo.
Also, we have Ira the Butcher, Kiss Stealing, Willing and Dealing, son of a gun, from Unfiltered with Ron Mills.
Yep.
And last but not least, we have the beautiful, voluptuous, special love of my life, Mrs. Big 12. How you doing today?
I'm awesome. How are y'all doing?
Doing well.
Hey guys,
How's it going? Hey, how you doing?
Butcher.
Yeah, he back. Hey, he back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Had to
Back in the
get him
game.
back. Had to get him back. Now,
Blackjack.
I'm glad you all are here.
Nice to talk to you, Blackjack. I fucking suck at blackjack.
Hey,
I suck
Well,
at it.
Well,
we got the originator right here, so we're gonna go ahead and start this off, man. I need to go ahead and click show you guys this video real quick, which is definitely gonna set this show off. And it comes from a famous TV YouTube show, but I think it's a guy reacting to it. His name is Truly Visual, but this might be a show that y'all are familiar with, Pop the Balloon, and I just want to show y'all a brief segment of this show.
So I'm an actor, I'm a comedian, and I work in aviation doing aircraft safety checks.
Okay, very cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to watch Shrek. That's my favorite things to do. I like to spend time with my family, my niece and nephew. I only got one nephew.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be teaching them basketball and wrestling. And for the most part, I don't know. I just like learning about life. That's my thing.
Right.
All right. So what are some things you look for in a woman?
What I look for is a woman who would love me the way my mother loves my father. You know what I mean? The way Michelle Obama loved Barack Obama, right? The way Fiona loves Shrek. That's what I'm looking for.
But it's God.
All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Shoot. I guess a woman who don't have a sense of humor, I guess. Like, I like to laugh. I like to make people laugh.
The man, when your coochie ain't as good as your standards, and you know maybe people got to maybe men have to lower their standards. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is, because she check this woman out right here.
Oh wow!
See,
Wow.
I did arrest you the other day.
Yes, and he was
Yeah.
nasty to me. What did they try to rob me?
So what's going on? What are you doing?
What do you mean, so what's going on? I just said he tried to rob me. What? You reckon
Who tried to rob you?
huh?
you see what I'm saying? But
Blue eyes, whatever, Brad, chat, whatever.
But men might have to just lower their standard. You know, when they say like, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Maybe we could turn a hood rat into a
Is this for real?
yeah. She just a little rough around the edges. She just a little rough around the edges.
No, honey.
Because what I hear,
there's no edges involved. Did you see her head? There's no edges involved in that.
the clothes
there's
don't
no-
make the man. The clothes don't make the man.
but the walls make the vagina, and she does not have edges or walls.
Now, Black Jack,
Yeah.
do she look like she got unleaded coochie or 93?
Man. She man.
You can't eyeball it.
No,
man.
that thing's been eyeballed enough.
Ugly women too, man. But that no way, man. Head nappy like that. Head nappier than a sheep's ass, man.
What she scared
You can't turn the hood rat into a housewife.
You can't
Hood
do
rat.
it. Can't
So
do it.
glad he said that word. That's a hood rat. That's not a woman.
That's what
That's a
I
hood rat.
that's what I was looking for. Cause man, you know, my mom, that was one of her number one things, man. Don't bring no welfare recipient to my house. Now, hey, for all you people out there that receive food stamps and everything, this ain't no dig to y'all, but these are the standards that Mama 12 instilled in me.
Right.
And also something that Mama 12 instilled in me was you can't miss what you can't measure.
Mm.
Now, if y'all not familiar with that, you heard it here first.
What did you say that?
You can't miss what you can't measure.
Okay.
You can't measure no dick.
Right.
And you damn sure can't measure no coochie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
How much it weigh? How much it weigh?
I think
You see what I'm saying? You can't tell a motherfucker how much coochie weigh.
Right.
Now, if she pay what she weigh, now that's different. But
no,
when it comes to these dating sites, huh?
Oh, I didn't.
Go
No,
ahead,
I'm
Miss
listening
Will.
to you.
Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, like, you kind of can. Well, okay, maybe you can measure the dick, but you can measure that coochie because if you go in and you're swallowed up, or it's like, 2 feet back, like, I don't know. I think you can measure it.
Well, you can look at a female. I know I can. I can look at a female and tell she got a lot of miles on her.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That unleaded. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of miles, head gasket about to blow, everything.
Mm-hmm. It was funny. I remembered something from college. I brought home 2 of my friends because they had nowhere to go for the holidays, and so I brought home 2 of my friends, and my mom was like, "Do not bring them back to my house." And I'm like, "What? Why? What's going on?" And they curse. She didn't put her napkin in her lap. You were not a debutante for no reason, honey. Like, you did not have etiquette classes for this, right? For those friends right there. So it's just, if you act like that, if you talk like that, if you're that vulgar or whatever, like I curse here and there, not bad, but if you're doing all of this, you're not a lady. You know what I mean? And I think that's what we're missing women acting like ladies. And like, go ahead, Iris.
Y'all bring me back to a place in life when you speak of standard and you speak of the criteria standard. When I used to go out, women would dress with the standard. Certain women would dress with the standard. But the more you get to know them, you can understand their criteria motive is totally different. Their elevation of who you thought they was in that standard was off the rail. Let me give you, I went out some years ago. When I speak, I have to speak on the past tense instead of the present tense because I don't go out no more. But my past tense life, always I bring things up because it was an experience of a lifetime. I met a young lady one time. I was out and I went to this bar, and it was like a club scene bar thing, and there was a lot of black folks there. And I love hanging around a lot of my black folks, but I don't hang around the Pookies and Ray Rays. Well, anyway, I was speaking to this young lady. I'll never forget it. She had white jeans on. She was from Fayetteville, North Carolina. This place called Fayetteville, North Carolina.
No.
And I'm hanging out, and she shook my hand, and I said, "Hey," I couldn't hardly hear her, and I said, "Can we go outside and speak?" Because we was watching each other. You know how you eyeball each other. So she finally approached as I'm talking to her in her ear so she can understand what I'm saying. We get outside. Let me tell you. The standard where I thought I was getting ready to speak to wasn't there. The character that I thought I was going to listen to, it wasn't there. The humility I thought I was going to find my thought pattern to wasn't there. Everything went out the window. I'm going to tell you what she did. She reached in her jacket. She had these beautiful white jeans. I'm telling you, she was nice. Pulled out a Blackie Mile.
Oh no.
Out, lit it. Check this out. Lit it. And she said, yo, what's up, nigga?
Now, but
Threw me off the rail.
I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you now.
That's
If you was a white man, they'll say you racist for that, but you ain't lying.
Yeah.
A goddamn
yeah.
Black and Mild in a tall can beer.
Oh,
Nigga,
God.
please, man, get the fuck away from me, man. You know niggas out here still drink Steel Reserve and Four Loko.
Really?
Oh, I know people like that. I know.
Woo,
Wait.
man. I remember I was in college. I took a shot of that. Man, motherfucker, that Four Loko some bullshit, man. Motherfucker was taking shots of that shit, man. I took a shot, man. I started sweating, man. I put that shit back. I said, man, you could have the rest of this shit. But motherfuckers like.
So those are like the bottom of the, like, if you were to go into a gas station, would they be on like?
No, this shit is below bottom of the shelf. It's the reason why you don't see commercials for certain alcoholic beverages, because you got to be in the streets to goddamn drink Johnny Bootlegger, Steel Reserve, Four Loko. Matter of fact, they got a black can Steel Reserve. I don't know. They still make that one? The black can? Yep. You know what I mean?
What store are y'all going to? Like,
it's a regular gas station in the hood. Sometimes it's out in other areas, but you know, where I'm from, that's the type of shit crackheads used to drink when they couldn't get no crack.
Oh, that's
it's something
horrible.
to knock the edge off. You know what I mean? But
I remember
like,
Steel Reserve came out, and I remember when Steel Reserve came out, the girls was drinking it, right? Now, if you know a female that drinks that to the head.
Whoa.
And next thing you know, she was butt naked.
Oh my God.
Butt naked on the porch, and she didn't know how she got there.
See, motherfuckers be talking about, is it in the water?
Scary.
It ain't in the water. You are what you eat, man. And some of this shit they putting out here, man, you know, it really just.
That's rot gut, man. That's what we used to call rot gut.
Wow.
Like at the beer factories, when it's the gook, like malt liquor, like St. Ives, Old English, all that way back in my day. My uncle told me, he said, do you know at the beer factories how they make that stuff? He said they scrape the bottom of the beer barrel of gook. That's why it don't take that long for you to get messed up with it. Because it's mixed with all the other junk.
That's like the shrimp and the crab leg of beer.
Wow.
Think about that, Blackjack. Niggas out here eating crab legs, shrimp, and drinking the lobster of fucking beer.
That's
and calling it black excellence. But y'all remember y'all know the boycott was yesterday, right?
That's what they said.
Yeah, what they said. But boy, you ought to see that beautiful bean footage, boy. I recorded about 20. Man, shit, I recorded about an hour, 2 hours of that shit. I had to edit that motherfucking. I had to put it to the streets. I had to put it out there to the streets. Niggas be lying so goddamn bad, and I think a lot of these women and men on these shows be lying too.
Yeah.
You know, I think that shit just be for ratings because you hear the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
He too short. He too flashy. I want a nigga with money, but he got too many chains on. And, you know, I know we be bashing on the women sometimes, but hey, I think some of the men on there be zesty. Oh. Y'all know what zesty
is? It means like what fruity used to mean. Like he's fruity.
Well, I seen one time motherfucker say he popped his balloon because he didn't like the girl's outfit. It didn't match his outfit.
Jesus.
We got that.
How do you get rid of someone for an outfit? I mean, depending on the outfit.
But
no, it was for the color of the outfit.
Let me ask you a question, Big 12 or the Miss Big 12. As married,
what the hell was it? Was he a blood?
You know, zesty. What you got, bud?
Let me ask y'all guys a question. When as married couples, when you look at the standards of relationships today, how does y'all see it and how y'all view it? Because y'all guys came into, to me, an incredible relationship to get married, have a great umbrella under one roof. And you would think that men, as myself, I still desire to be married, but the standard that we as men look for is that have a certain criteria. I'm not picky at all, but I do have someone I've been talking to. But when it comes to the standard, today, as a broad painted brush, if you will paint a picture, if you had to paint a picture today, Big 12 or Big 12, how would you paint that picture today when it comes to the standard that people need to indulge in today? What would be the standard? What would be that number one standard that you
Ladies first. Ladies first.
So when you say standard, you mean what's my standard in order to marry?
It could be standard or character. What would be a standard? Can I give you an example?
Yes.
An example, if I meet a young lady, like I met a young lady, and a young lady I'm talking to now, we had a great conversation. And it was never about, I need this and that, or she never had her hand out at all. It was more complimentary to me than anything. I never had a woman to really compliment me like that.
Hey, Butch. Stop right there, bro.
Yeah, I so can answer that already. Like,
you already got the secret, bro.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, communication, that's one.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the most important things. Two, you got to be like-minded. The Bible says you got to be evenly yoked. But then, you know what? They say chivalry is dead. I don't think chivalry is dead. I think that courting is dead.
Yeah.
Like from most women, from my mama to my grandmama to Miss 12, all of them have said the same thing. If you can make them smile, that's one of the most important things. When I met Miss 12, I was working at both, I still work at both things, making them biscuits. And when I seen them, man, you ever had a Bo-Berry biscuit?
No.
You never had a Bo-Berry? You know what a Bo-Berry biscuit is, don't
you? Yeah, I know.
With the icing on top. Hey, man, that shit was like, boy, Cupid shot me in the back with that motherfucker. Hey,
you know what?
Man, I sliced that goddamn Bo-Berry in half. Hey, I put sausage, egg, and cheese in the middle of that motherfucker, and I wrote my name. I wrote my name and my number on the paper. Man, I folded that motherfucker up, man. Hey, boy, hey. But it was something that me and her could talk about, first time we met, we remember it like yesterday. And you can talk about nowadays, these niggas, they leading with money, the women, they leading with coochie, but they find out he Democrat, she Republican, he Christian, she Muslim. Like, they really just getting together because of the possibility of some bullshit that happened about 10 or 15 years ago, the power couple. Whether it was Bennifer,
Jay-Z and Beyonce,
Puffy and J-Lo, all that shit right there. It's like
I had a grown ass 41-year-old woman tell me the other day it was Cardi B and Offset. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, this dude has dogged her out and she's done dumb shit too. Like, that's but they have money together. But they got money together. And that's the standard. That's the problem. Everyone's basing their standard off of money. And I think the standard that's missing is it's not just communicating or being able to make the person laugh. To me, it's appreciation just for who you are, and I think that's lost. I think men, they lead with money or they lead with what they have or what kind of car they drive and I'm not saying like real men. I'm just saying like the idiots out here that think they're a real man. And when I'm speaking about the women, hoes. Sorry, I'm just gonna just hoes. They're leading with money. Everyone's leading with money and sex. Period, and that's it. And it's like for me, my initial standards. If I had boxes, they were checked off. I never really gave a crap about getting married. I really just cared about having a genuine connection with a man. You know, I don't care what labels on it because, you know, I just wasn't that type of girl, you know. And I think that's another problem because I had my own money, I had my own savings, I had my own 401k. I've got my shit together. For 12 to come along, I don't need you for anything. I just want to
Bullshit.
be appreciated. And
I
well, okay,
need
we can
you.
get to the jokes. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, for
I
me,
ain't joking.
I didn't need a man
So, Miss-
to fulfill me, you know?
so Miss Big 12. So you're saying when you met Mr. 12,
Yeah.
Mr. 12 met a certain global standard that you saw in Big 12.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
And
it had nothing to do with where he worked or how much
Right.
money he had or what he could
It was
do for me.
It was genuine
Yeah.
love, genuine what you
Yeah.
saw in him.
And I think that's out there anymore.
Right.
She said I had a glow. She said I had a glow around me
I
like
don't
Bruce
think that's out there
Leroy.
anymore.
But
Like who?
she said I had a glow around me like Bruce Leroy.
Legit.
When I walked, when she seen me. Yep.
No, it was more like the actor Leon. Like he was walking toward me, but it was like he was floating or some shit.
Floating,
Like
goddamn.
he was just hey baby. You know,
No,
like,
you need to stop.
he didn't
She trying to
do
make.
that. He didn't do that.
She's trying to make a nigga blush with these big ass teeth I got.
No,
but
I'm just saying, like, you know.
I got to cool up, but nah, man.
But I think
No.
when you meet somebody, you see, like, you know within 10 minutes who they are.
Right.
And
Oh yeah, like Blackjack said, you can eyeball it. You can see
eyeball
bullshit
it,
from a
yeah.
mile away. You know how many niggas it is out here with wet dick and dry pockets.
Oh.
Ira, you talked about one of them on that other episode. You said that nigga he ain't even have a goddamn belt. You said that nigga used to tie pants up with shoestring.
He had a rope, and the women was pulling up in rows, giving him food and buying him stuff.
Dick wetter than a dolphin.
Right.
Pockets dry as the goddamn desert.
Sahara.
But they giving it up. They giving it up to you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like the video I showed of the lady getting locked up with the nappy. What'd you say? Blackjack had nappy like wool, like sheep wool.
Head nappier than a sheep's ass.
But see, the version of man compared to her, that's what them women they picking up the pookie. So maybe we need to pick up, you know, the Keisha or whatever name they got for her, and then we build them up. Or
all you getting is trying to save a hoe.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. Next thing you know, she got 3 baby daddies. 8 kids. She's on the system. She's got bundles. She's
Now
Nah.
Blackjack, check this out. Now you
smash the homies.
You on to something. You on to something, Blackjack. But check this out though. All them girls that be on these shows dressed up like they going to prom and shit. The fuck you got a prom outfit for? You know what I mean? And them BBLs, you think them ain't some hoes? Boy, you ought to hear them stories. Boy, they going over to Dubai and them damn sheiks pissing and shitting on them, man.
Them BBLs, those women, we don't care about BBLs. But women, they compete against each other. Not all women, but today's modern women, them BBLs. And you know, study shows, this is real talk. Study shows that them things stink.
Them shit stink. That's what they say.
Yeah, they say
we're gonna have to insert a video for that. It's so funny, Blackjack. It's so funny you said that. I was looking at a video a friend sent me the other day, and it was a doctor in New York that was talking about how many women went overseas, got their BBL done, had to come back, and he fixes them. And the only thing that they're trying to fix is the smell. And he's like, and I'll tell you this, that's the one thing that I can't fix is that smell. You can't fix it. You can't fix it. It's coagulated fat and filler.
See, the thing, Miss Big 12, is that, okay, say my situation, right? Been married 3 times, 2 sisters, damn near killed me. Then married to a snow bunny, my last one, had 2 kids. She thought she was black.
Oh, wow.
So, snow bunny I got now, she's of when the butcher was talking about standards, right?
Yeah.
I said, I'm not a picky guy, because I got to look at myself. I'm not going to be a nickel trying to chase a dime.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't the best looking nigga in the world, but I got a mouthpiece. You know, I got some pimping about me, but I got a fiance. She's a big girl, white girl, love her to death. Got a big butt. Got
there
a
you
big
go.
dookie butt, and I love it.
A donkey. Right.
Yeah, she's a big girl from Wisconsin, cute. We're getting married in June.
Congratulations. I think that's awesome. I really do. Like, I just don't care. I don't care what race it is. I've lived all over the place. I mean, like, my father was in the Navy. But so I've dated outside of my race, and I've dated different nationalities.
You see that hat?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the one thing that he was so gung-ho about was, hey, I don't have a problem with it, babe, but you know, I love you. And if you love the person, that's great. Bring me home a black man. And I'm like, oh God. He was like, no, I'm just saying there will never be anybody able to understand your strength and your power and your mouth and your standard. And it's got to be a black man. And I just was like, wow, that's so fucked up. No, I just thought it was so fucked up because like you know, you're getting married, you have a fiance, she's white. Who's to say I mean, like, that's your person, you know?
But you know
your
what?
person is your person.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of people says, you know, after this past marriage, why don't you mess with a sister? I said I was married to sisters before, and this is no diss to sisters.
Yeah.
But when I was all into sisters back in the day and this, that, and the other, I didn't start dating white girls until I joined the Navy back
there
in
you
'99.
go. Yeah. Right.
And it was a culture I was introduced to. But I'm gonna tell you, back to the original thing of the show.
Yeah.
Black people, especially black women, I'm gonna tell you why I hate white women. I'm gonna give you an example.
Yeah.
It's which I think all women are beautiful, whether they're black, because I've been to Africa and all over the world.
I
I'm
did too.
Navy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of black women they used to down me because I was dark skinned.
What? That's wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I grew up like the butcher. Me and him grew up in an era when light skin was curly green, green eyes, curly hair, DeBarge, and all them.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't have a girl tell me,
yeah,
you cute, but you too dark. I said, damn. I've been told that.
Wow.
In my first 2. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been told straight up to my face, man, you black as hell. Why are you so black? I said, shit, you be as black as me if your mama wasn't a white man's hoe. So that's how I grew up. That's how I grew up. It wasn't so much the white people with racism. It was racism within our own black culture. it was crazy, and especially black women. Oh, he too dark.
Yeah.
He's short. He that. But I said, look at you, strip butt naked, and bet you I'll find a million
Mm-hmm.
things with you. Because one thing about me, and I'll tell anybody, and my fiance is going to see this show too. One thing about it, I'll be 50 years old, and I can walk around with my shirt off and this, that, and be proud. And them same women that said I wasn't this and that, you look at them now. Like they say football, where are they now?
Mm-hmm.
Busted and
Right.
disgusted.
Busted and
And this
disgusted.
whole thing, because men are the same way, but I'm just speaking on my experience. It's not
Yeah.
everybody's experience. And
Yeah.
the first thing that come out their mouth, even my boss told me, he's a Mexican. He said, "You real black. I said, "You better believe it, baby. I'm black to the bone. I'm proud to
Yeah.
be
When
dark black."
well, you know,
Because
black people for a long time have had that whole paper bag thing going on, and
The brown
I've
paper
heard
bag.
about it. You know, yeah, I've heard about it, but like that's the dumbest thing because yeah, I never did understand that, but I do understand what you're saying when it comes to dating outside of your race and then dating black women. And like I've always gotten it like, oh well, you act, you know, you act like a white girl, you sound like a white girl. Oh my God, you're how old? You sound like a 12-year-old. Like I don't hear it, but you know, whatever.
Search for
well, you have a feminine.
It's
You know, excuse me for 1 second. You know, I'm gonna pick up on this,
mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say it right quick. Nowadays, I see too many niggas acting like hoes and hoes acting like.
For
And
sure.
and
Yeah.
reason I say that, and somebody teasing you about you, but a lot of women, what they have lost is femininity.
Oh, so true.
Hey,
I completely agree.
Blackjack, can I just add to that real quick? They might have lost it. You know who found it though? The men. The men.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
It is such a like, man.
You know why?
That download brother shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers think C-19 was a pandemic or epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of that going on. Me and Miss 12, you telling me about something your homegirl told you that was on Facebook. It went viral or something. Boy.
Yeah.
They out in it, man.
You know,
Yeah.
Big 12. Can I chime in on this? Is that
Yes, Lord.
I've been through marriages before, and it was me that did the picking, and it was me that thought that they had the same standards that I have. It was me that thought that they believe in the same ethic rules of thumb as I believe in. It was me that thought that they was going to be going to go the way that I wanted them to go. It was me because they fought everything that I was trying to desire to have to be, and I was trying to bring them with me. And it was all sisters. And I said all that to say this here. I never gave up on my sisters, and I traveled, went to different countries. And every country I stepped my foot into, I desired to be with that culture of black woman. Every country I've been to, when guys see me, they will say that travel with me. They'll say, "Man, we know what you're going to go get. You're going to go get probably the most darkest, blackest woman," and I always have, no matter where I went. I don't if I was in Brazil or when I went down to Dominican or went to Haiti or went anywhere I went. Even to Belize, I will find the blackest woman I could find. The reason why I say that, because I always in my mind, always believe there gotta be one that got a standard.
Yeah. We're out there. I mean, I'm not dark skinned or anything, but me with a tan, I love good tan. I love getting in the sun. But like it's just sad because like I game, like I play video games, I read books, I have I've done archery, I've done fencing as a hobby. The thing is, there's a black woman out there that is just not like everybody else.
True.
And she's on her own thing.
Yep.
We don't get the attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because as long as, like, I wanted a chocolate dude. I wanted 12. If I drew a little picture, I drew a picture of him.
Mhm.
But those dudes didn't ever want me because I was too proper, I was too this, or I was too that. Like, it just, I wasn't, wearing the big ass hoop earrings, talking like whatever. I just didn't act like they wanted me to. So they
Like
weren't
a
checking
skank.
for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
they weren't checking for me.
A lot of dudes want a skank, a slut.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want a woman,
So yeah.
And
But there's
back
good
to-
black women out there. There's good white women out there. Like Asian. It's
But-
just good women out there. It's
but
just
you-
the fact that whores get glorified.
more attention.
Yeah.
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 Well,
And it makes us look bad.
let me tell you something, Miss Mike 12. We had this talk, and for me to
Mhm.
say all that, right? You know
Mhm.
who I blame for
Who?
the women that I was married to and
Uh-huh.
failed marriage? I blame my black ass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And you
Yep.
know what's missing? Another thing that's missing in society today?
Uh-huh.
Self-accountability.
Oh. I'm clapping. It's so true. It's so true. It's definitely true.
And you
I
know what?
agree.
Blackjack, you touched on something that was very important right then. We're experiencing a few technical difficulties. And we're going to
Yeah,
end
somebody
on that
tried to
right
call
there,
me.
man. We're going to end on that right there because self-accountability,
Can y'all
man.
hear? Can y'all hear me?
Self-accountability.
Can y'all
No
hear me?
matter if it's the man or the
Yeah.
woman.
Oh, okay.
In this thing we call black culture, what has been taken over by hip hop and prison culture. Fame over names, money over morals. We fucked up out here, man. And I know we make fun of it. And I know it's the name of the show. But audience, I ask you, can we ever fix black excellence?
Mm.
Leave a comment down in the comment section. And we'll be back at you. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like that vibe, you know how we ride. So let's take them out with it. We got something new. But we like to dance at the end.
Okay.
You can dance to it.
Lady blow your mind, feel my black excellence podcast supreme down South Beach. This is more than a dream.
Get down, y'all.
Hey, I'd like to say a shout out to my fiance, Miss Debbie.
Yay. Congratulations again.
Yeah, I love
Thanks
it.
again, you guys. I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. Let's do
Hey.
it again sometime.
That sound like a pimp. That sound like a UGK record right there.
What you know
I was
about
thinking like 3-6
exclusive.
Mafia.
What you know about UGK?